chop game.
Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. The traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
So guys, we gotta set a stop loss on every trade. Oh, and let me turn off my mic. I forgot about my mic. 1 second. Completely forgot about that. So mic is being adjusted and there we go. All right, so we are all set. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Now bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. Sometimes we're making money by not trading because we're not losing money. And that's really important, knowing when to be in a trade, when not to be in a trade. And right now, it's very difficult, very difficult. We're going to go over Bitcoin. We're going to go over your coins. We're going to go over basically just all the coins that you may be looking at to enter a trade. We'll set alerts. Very important. Let the trades come to you. Don't chase after the trades. If you see them pumping, don't, in my opinion, not financial advice, of course, never financial advice on this channel. I'm just a guy on the internet who knows how to trade. And I show you how to trade without charging you a membership fee, unlike a lot of other people where they will only teach you if you join their course or their membership or buy their boot camps or whatever. I show you how to trade in the most simplistic way. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and get the chat up and running. I do see a lot of people coming in. I do appreciate you guys greatly. We are currently still in one of our trades. that we actually posted here on YouTube. And I'll make you money here, guys. I will make you money here. Not financial advice, of course, but we're in Fartcoin. We entered this one, I believe it was yesterday. Still in the trade, didn't get stopped out. For the VIP group, we also entered that trade, and we moved up our stop loss. Pretty soon we'll be moving up our stop loss again, but we will see. See here, Crypto Coin Mindset says, holy crap, glad the Matrix didn't get your stream. Yeah. It's crazy. So Crypto Coin Mindset, we had a stream earlier today. Of course, I'm on his channel Mondays and Wednesdays, and it as at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. But for some reason, his StreamYard wasn't working. I used Restream. His StreamYard wasn't working, and he tried and tried and tried. And so frustrating as a content creator, because we have everything set up. We have our material we're going to cover. We have, you know, all the screens, all the just everything loaded up, and then it doesn't work. It's like, oh, come on. Like I did everything, but it just happens, and it sucks. It's part of being a streamer. Absolutely sucks. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with this stuff. We do have Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man, for being here. One of the very loyal members. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you, Dylan, for being here. We have Flea Virus in the house. What's up, Flea Virus? Hey, did you notice that YouTube doesn't have the @ sign? I was watching Piper Academy this morning at 10 a.m. Man, watch that show, watch that channel, watch that network. They give you a lot of great info. But on that one, it had the @ sign. Then on Crypto Coin Mindset, an hour later, it didn't have it. And now on mine, it doesn't have it either. So, all right. Again, Crypto Coin Mindset, appreciate you greatly, man. Appreciate you. All right. We got Darren Does Things. What's up, man? What is here but there? Yes. Here but there. DDG is another very successful trader who knows what he's talking about, so definitely check him out. I like watching him, especially on Sundays when he's on Billy Goat Tales. It's called Giver's Gain 111. And I really appreciate you, DDT, doing that path tool or the drawing tool, showing your thought process. That, in my opinion, it really helps out, especially with visual people like myself and many other traders, where it's like you'll say a bunch of words, but it's like, which way are you leaning towards? But whenever you use the path tool or the drawing tool, for me, especially as a visual learner, it helps out. So thank you, brother. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here, a bit late. Oh no, you're good, man. We just started. We start here at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So you're all good. See here, David Brumbelow in the house. What's up, David Brumbelow? Appreciate you. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know, and we'll say hi to the rest of them as they come in. Right now, Crypto Bubbles on the hourly. We have Pingu up 7%, Sol up 3.5%. With okay, so right now I'm seeing meme coin. Anything else? Not really. I mean, Sol's up. Where's Sui on here? Sui up 1% is on the hourly. Bitcoin Cash. Okay. Ondo. Before, I used to love Ondo and Jupiter. I'm sorry. I used to love Jupiter and Radium. I love Ondo. But now I'm leaning more towards, what's the other one? Oh man, I always forget the name of it. I always trade it too. I love Ton. Here's Fartcoin. What's the name of that? It's a DEX, and it's been kicking some butts. Ooh, I forget it. But if you know it, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. It's not Jupiter. It's not Radium. It is. Oh, I can't remember. Let's go to the daily time frame. Maybe it's on here that I can see it really quick. Now we have Cake. I love me some Cake. Cake, I do believe, is going to be doing some work. Same thing with Aerodrome Finance. Aerodrome is a really small market cap, so it can move really fast up or down as long as there are buyers and sellers. Just to let you know. Darren DDT says memes and Sol running because Sol ETF been approved or close to being approved. Hey, there you go. Yes, that's the one. Hyperliquid. Flea virus knows. Hype. I really love Hype. Hype is doing really well. So if you want, we can look at that one too. Again, any coins you want to look at, we can look at. All right, I look a lot. I look orange today. I look like the orange man today. Hey, we got John 316 in the house. What's up, brother? Yes, definitely, guys. Smash the like. Smashing the like does help support the channel. I look a little orange today. Joe, have you been getting sun? Kind of. I've been going outside a little bit. Let's see here. DeLoon says, too long I wasn't able to join the stream. Oh, very good. I'm glad you're here, man. DeLoon, thank you, man. All right, so on the daily, it's a mixed match, and this is just chop. Some up, some down. If you see some that are pumping, should you join? Well, it's really difficult because you might want to say, oh, well, maybe I'm going to short it. But the hype might continue on that coin because nothing else is moving, and you get stopped out. So very important stop losses. Let us look at the fear and greed index. Let's go ahead and refresh the page one more time just for good luck. Let us look at a crypto 66. Really? I would think it'd be lower, about 58, 55, but it is what it is. Liquidations heat map on the 24-hour time frame. Let's see where the liquidations are at. Let us see. We have a nice little hotspot down here, 45.88 million at 1062. And we have a lot right here, 34 million, 31 million, 26 million, leading up to the 1062. We have a little bit of area right here, 44 million, and then a lot, 19 million, 32 million, all the way till it goes up to here, 62 million at 1094. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Why is this important? So whenever anybody is showing you anything, I strongly recommend asking, why do I need to know this? Why are you looking at it? Why is it important to you? Well, the reason we look at the liquidations heat map, before I would rarely look at this, and a lot of my members, because I always recommend Piper Academy Network, a lot of my members, when TradeFly used to be on there, they would see the liquidations heat map, and TradeFly always talking about the liquidations heat map, and they started requesting it every single day. And to me, it is important because, well, this is an area of importance, area of interest that the market makers might, notice my words, they might want to take the price up to. Because one, it'll liquidate people who do not have stop losses. And let's say they're trading with $100, their $100 would go to zero if it comes up to this level. Or people who have stop losses, well, they get stopped out. They're usually at a loss. And the market makers, well, they're making money. So it's in the market maker's best interest to go to where the liquidity areas are at. Now, however, it's very important. These areas can be spoofed. What does that mean? Somebody could put, or a group of people can put orders in, and very large orders where their stop losses are way up here. And this will be bright yellow. And you're thinking, oh man, price is going to go up. So as the price starts coming up, taking liquidity towards the upside, everybody's thinking, oh, well, it's going to come up to here. This is the area where there's super bright liquidity. There's $280 million worth of liquidity, a huge number. Everybody starts going long, setting their stop losses down here or the liquidations down here. So as the price is going up, we have liquidity being created on the downside. And as it starts going up, they cancel their order, and then now they do a short. So now what ends up happening, the price is going up, and everybody sees that, they canceled their order or it's disappeared. It's not looking so hot. There's a really hot spot down here. Let's reverse the trade. Trade ends up reversing. Everybody who set their liquidations or stop losses down here, well, now the price goes and takes those. So once again, liquidations can be set above and below, and it's constantly being set. This is where we just see the majority of it, or a hot spot. So that's my thought process on that. Dylan says, could we check out Sui? Yes, definitely. I do love me some Sui. So we're going to look at some Sui. Market cap is 9.4 billion. This really helps me out a lot. There's a lot of traders out there that don't pay attention to the market caps. In my opinion, this is vital. You know, let's say Sui was at a 122 million, 122 million. This is saying, well, it can move very fast. It can give us 8, 10, 20% within an hour, but it has to have volume. The market cap doesn't matter. There's coins out there that are 1 million market cap. They don't move. Why? Nobody's paying attention to them. And when they do move, that's because, well, a pump group, whether it's on Discord or Telegram, is pumping that coin. It doesn't take much to move it because of the market cap. But since there's a lot of volume now coming in, well, it jumps up 20, 30, 80%. However, it can move fast going up and it can move fast going down. And take your profits, because more than likely it's going to be coming down if they don't entice more traders to join in. So that's my thought process. See here, could it be the start of the uptrend? Okay. So let's say uptrend, question mark. Okay. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let us look at the liquidations that are being done for the hour, 4 hour. So right now, from the 1 hour, we have shorts getting liquidated. That means to me, price is going up. 4 hour, it was kind of neck and neck. So Chop City. 12 hour, longs got liquidated. So that means the price was going down. 24 hour, almost neck and neck, but this says that it started going up. Then it went down. Then it went chop. And then now it's going up. That's what this is telling me. Let's see here. Y'all want to do story time really quick since I'm here? Let's do some story time. So right now, some of y'all know I give little pieces of info on my life. Currently, I am in the process of being evicted from my ex-boss, where he supposedly passed away. I don't believe it. But so I'm being evicted from the property that I was actually buying. But I'm actually moving to another area. Now this area is, it's about an hour away. Man, really nice property. It's one of my buddy's properties. And so all I gotta do is just kind of clean up a little bit, and then I can, you know, go in there and, you know, do my thing. But in the midst of cleaning, I saw this. Whoa. So this is well, when I was going into the room here, story time. I was going into the room and this snake was coming out. And as soon as I saw the snake, I was like, holy crap, it's a 20-foot python. And then I looked at it again, and I'm moving things around and I'm seeing it, and I'm listening. Now, granted, I got music going in the background, you know, because I'm cleaning and I'm doing stuff and moving stuff around. So I got music kind of blasting in the house. And I'm listening, man. I was so focused, and it's like I'm moving stuff so I can get a closer look of this snake. And I don't hear any rattles, so that's a good thing. In Texas, you know, that's one of the things that, you know, we had to watch out for was rattlesnakes. So then I don't hear anything, and I'm moving stuff around. I get some pictures of this, and I send it to my buddy. It's like, hey man, I found one of these. Is it poisonous? I don't know much about snakes. All I know is that I don't like them. I don't like rats. Mice I can tolerate. I don't like rats. And I don't like possums, because possums is like a 100x of a rat. But I don't like snakes either. And he goes, oh man, that's just a rat snake. And it's funny too, because I asked him, Joe, when are you gonna get you the coins? Give me some coins. Give me some coins. I stop talking. I can just see the chat. Coin. So then I show my buddy, say, hey man, like, I don't know much about snakes. I just know I don't like them. And he's like, oh, this is just a rat snake. And I believe it was the day prior, I had talked to him. I said, man, I'm really surprised, you know, moving everything around. I'm not seeing a lot of rodent droppings. You would think, you know, with the house being vacant and everything else, and, you know, the stuff that's in there, I would see like mouse dropping, rat droppings. I've been cleaning. I don't see any of this stuff. And then that day that I saw the snake, I saw little bitty mice droppings. Just a very few, maybe, 20, 30, all in one little section. And I was like, like I haven't seen any rats, or mice. I haven't heard any noise as I'm doing all this moving around. Well, then I see the snake. And it's like, oh no. And the whole time I'm thinking, and I'm actually talking out loud, I don't need this. I don't need this. This is something I do not need. And so I'm working up my nerves because I don't like snakes. And so I'm moving stuff around. It's like, man, I don't need this. I'm moving stuff around, and I can see him. I can see him trying to come out and then coming back in, hiding, and all coiled up. And it's like, okay, so it's not 20 foot. It's not 20-foot python, and the diameter of him is about this big. So I mean, he's a healthy dude. And it's like, all right, what can I do? You know, I've killed snakes before. You know, I have like a hoe. I just get the hoe and poof, right in their head, boom, done. You know, on the field or in the yard. But here I have nothing. All I have is a storage tote or storage bin. So I know. Let me move this stuff around, and then that way I can place the storage bin on top of it. And then, so I did that. Put some stuff on it to where it's got weight. And I was like, all right, I need to capture this. I need to capture this and throw it out in the field. I was like, you know what? My brave-o-meter was here, like at the limit. And I was like, you know what? After I did that, is that my brave-o-meter is like, doo, 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 as I'm, you know, doing everything. Brave-o-meter's coming down. And then now it's like, let me go back there in a day or two and release it. So today I plan on going. Oh, that's a long story. I know. I'm nervous though, guys. I'm nervous. So if you see me on the news, a python, you know, constricted me, just know it was 20 feet. No. All right, that's all I got. But I asked Grok. I said, Grok, well, what kind of snake is this? Even though my buddy said it was a rat snake. It's like, according to this, it's a rat snake. Okay. And then I started watching videos on how to capture snakes. Man, these guys, they go and they just grab the snake, and then you see, guys, you gotta be very calm. I was like, man, shit, there's no way I can do that. You gotta be very calm. And then sure enough, boom, and it's a rat snake too. Boom, gets him. And he goes, oh man, really? Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, oh, come on, man. And then he stops. Man, I know if that was me, I don't know about you, but I would have got that sucker, grabbed him by the head, and just started, like, I would have been doing jump rope. So let me know if you would have been doing jump rope with him as well. And if that would have happened, I probably would have been screaming too. Cops would have been called. There's a female in distress. I know it's a snake, and it got me. That's probably what I would have said. But let me know in the chat, +1 if you do not like snakes. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. All right. So that was enough of story time. Let's see here. So here, my buddy, Meet Damien. So definitely check him out. Meet Damien. It's right here. Meet Damien. We do have Road Dog Crypto. If they jump in, we'll put in their links. But this is Road Dog Crypto. He should be off until I think like Wednesday or Thursday. He had some personal things that he's doing. And then here we have Porky. So Porky Flounder 6579. Definitely check out all these guys. These guys absolutely great. And of course, my buddy Piper Academy, Army Piper. Dude's an absolute beast. Here are all the times that he's live. Definitely, if you don't catch any other one, definitely catch the 10 o'clock show. But all these shows are great. 6:30 is with BC Pork Corp. Sometimes it's 5:45, sometimes 5:30. But BC Pork Corp is an absolute beast. So definitely check him out. Of course, we have the 10 o'clock show. These are all Eastern time. 8 o'clock with OC. Brilliant dude. I love the way he teaches. There's people out there that know their stuff but don't know how to teach. Joe, can you start teaching? Jeez, I know. I don't have any coins. I got 1 coin. I have no material, guys. All I have is Bitcoin. That's it. Then we have Markets After Dark, another great show. Let's see here. Then of course we have my buddy. I was on. So here's my buddy right here. Crypto Coin Mindset. So here's his as well. Since he is in the chat, let's go ahead and put him in here. There we go. So here's CryptoCoin Mindset. So definitely check him out. Here's BC Port Corp. He's got a lot of great interviews that he's doing. A lot of great stuff. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. We are way behind. I'm glad y'all like story time. Let's see here. No stakes at all here. Yeah, where I'm at currently, I haven't seen. Have I seen a snake? If I did, and maybe it was like 3 years ago. Darren does things. Oh, we have Darren does things as well in here. So DDT. Darren does things right here. My other buddy. A great trader. Definitely check him out as well. And I'm pretty sure everybody in here is, we're all a close-knit community. Yeah, it's, man, I would have been, man, I'm just saying. And I feel like such a girl. Not saying the girls are whatever, but I feel like such a girl, man. I saw that snake. It's like, well, I can't leave. I'm, halfway with cleaning. I need to spend another hour here. I can't leave. And then if I leave, I'm not going to know where he's at. Like, I have to trap him. I have to. And if nothing else, if I would have had a hole there, man, I would have done my business. But I know they do work. I know that they're getting the rats and the mice. So, and he was healthy too. So like, man, I don't want to kill him. So then I just trapped him. See, never interacted with snake before. Ooh, my gosh. I have another story, but I do too many stories. I do too much. All right, moving on. Let us look at Bitcoin. Oh, let's look at Bitcoin. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin. This is on the 1 hour time frame. We were talking about this yesterday, where the price was. Let's go ahead and kind of zoom out a little bit. Let's go 4 hour time frame. Kind of 4 hour time frame, and the price was here. I would say the price was right here, and I'm thinking this was either yesterday or the day before. I'm thinking more than likely, will come down. It's not looking strong, looking very weak. I'm thinking we will come down eventually. This is the overall plan. It's not going to be like every single little move, but this is what I'm thinking. Plan A. This is what I want to see. That way we get, it coming down, it retests really nice, goes into our bounce zone or liquidity zone. And let's go and extend these out as well. Extend these out. Ooh, look at that. Extend this one out as well. Very nice. So this is our, and I call this, I like zones. This is our value area high zone. I have two areas, one from the lowest point of this range that we started from, and then the absolute beginning of this sideways action or range. So it's giving me two different areas. Now we do have two different areas of value area lows, which before we didn't have. We only had one because they were lined up in the same spot. But you can see, especially here, this zone, value area high, man, it was so beautiful, where, and of course, it's much easier to see after the fact, where it was really nice resistance. Once it breaks above this, hopefully it acts as support. Now, the price was here. We're thinking overall, we would like to see it come down, go into this bounce area or liquidity zone, whatever you want to call it, and eventually start going up. This will be healthy. My plan B is right here with this white. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. Now, what I like doing is I like showing you my thought process of what I thought might have happened versus what actually happened. I don't spend too much time on showing everything what it already did. Look, guys, it bounced off of this and it went here and then it did this. And okay, that's fine and dandy. But what is it going to do now? That's what I want to know. How am I going to make money? So this is where I believe I show you a bunch of different stuff. Dylan says, can we look at JTO? Hey, I don't think I've heard of that one. Watch, I did that one like yesterday. Say markup, okay. 814.6 million. I love it. Would love to put a DCA bot on it. Anybody, any experience on it? Yeah, I don't do DCA bots. I set alerts, but I know a lot of traders that actually created bots, but we'll check it out for sure. And so my thought process was here. Looks like it's rolling over. More than likely come down here into this area before potentially bouncing up. But when it does go up, I'm thinking it'll go into this zone before possibly coming down, getting the bottom part of the zone, coming up to this resistance level, which is our trend line that we have established, and then potentially coming down. Now, what did price do? Well, price didn't go down like I thought. Price ended up going sideways. Went sideways. It broke this level, very strong level. Can y'all see that just with the crosshairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas that it stopped. There we go. I was waiting for it. Magnet chats. Let's go magnet chat. I love it. I love it. There are no magnets in crypto, just like there's no crying in baseball. The only magnet in crypto is right here. It's the only magnet. Guy's the best. So I'm thinking bounce here to come up and then get rejected here. Well, instead, price decided to go up and trapping a bunch of longs, man. I feel so bad. Trapping a bunch of longs. Now, of course, in the group, I keep on reiterating right now, like we don't have a direction. You know, could you make money longing or shorting? Sure, of course. But just sit on your hands. Nothing wrong with sitting on your hands. Price went up and it took it all back. I made a video for the group and I mentioned that, you know, it gave us and then it took us away. It gave gains and then took it all away. And then I made another video here saying about this and then saying, you know, if we do come up, I'm looking for a rejection here. You potentially, I mean, let's just see, what does it do? Does it come down? And I drew this here when we were here. This is when this video for the group, I said, you know, it might come down, come up, get rejected here, come down, get break below this, come back up, get rejected on this, about, come down. Then when we get to here, decision point, that's only if it does this type of movement. Very important. I'm looking at y'all's chat. And sure enough, it came down. Then it started getting rejected off of this bottom level or zone of the value area high. Getting rejected, lots of sell pressure. I want you to look at this. Lots of sell pressure. I was trading this on the 3-minute time frame. I was getting some of this long. Did I go short? I don't think I went short. I was trying to go long for it about here before maybe coming down. And then, you know, I went, made a very small profit, and then did another one, very small profit, but due to the fees, I actually lost. And then I tried one more time, I think like here, once it got into this area, and then I got stopped out again. You know, I was trying to catch the bottom. You know, catching the bottoms are very dangerous unless you actually catch it. Then you can brag on X saying how you're the best and join your group and blah. I don't do that, but that everybody else does. Oh, look at me, I'm the best. It went to the liquidity. Oh yeah. And then it went up, and then it came back down, and it went up. So right now it's up here. Let's see, what do I think is going to happen now? No divergence on the 1 hour time frame. Looks, man, it looks very bearish due to all of this, all these wicks. And all I have is zones, like, and I don't like this. All I have is zones. That's all I have. And the reason I don't like it is because I have a zone on the top, zone on the bottom, zone everywhere, but I don't have a clear direction. Right here, this is telling me it's bearish. But Joe, we got a higher high. Yeah, but look, we also did a lower low. Chop City, man. You need to catch up on the chat. Dylan says, I've been running some bots now for 1 month and I'm liking it so far. In the volatile market, need to test it out more though. Hey, there you go. Also, it says, I guess alerts are not working on YouTube today. Oh, no. Well, hopefully just remember, I go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Sunday, I did not. I I was gonna try to go back to the property to one, get the snake, but I said, you know what, let me take a nap. I took a nap and then I actually slept through my live stream. I woke up, I was like, you know what, let me just do it later. And then later got later and later. It's like, we just won't do it. But yeah, every day, right there. Those are the times. Those are the times. Let's see here. Yeah, I think right now, like YouTube, Google, they're updating their servers or something. But we've noticed it the past few days where like there's a lot of weird stuff going on with YouTube. Bots are fun. I have one major one in final phase of testing. Hey, there you go. There you go. All right. So what do I think is going to happen now? Not looking good. I don't like seeing all of these. Oh wait, let me get a drink break. This is. Oh wait, let me mute so y'all don't hear me shaking the bottle. Ice cold lemonade. And there's ice in here. OMG. Ooh, doggy. That is Eskimo cold. Ooh. That's cold. All right, moving on. Let me see here. See here. It's not looking good. Let me go to a 15-minute time frame. Maybe see if I see something different. For all you pattern traders out there. Joe, don't you see it? We have a inverse. We have a complex inverse head and shoulders. We have a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and possibly a shoulder to the upside. No. Calm down. Calm down. What do I see? I see liquidations. People getting liquidated. You know, broke this level. All right, let's go short. We're just looking for a bearish retest here. Continue the short. They go short. Woo, stopped out. Okay, we broke this level. Let's go long. Go long. Woo. You know, resistance right here. Coming down. We're at the kind of the midway point of this. Let's see. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We got Mark Dutch in the house. What's up, Mark Dutch? Appreciate you, man, being here. Let's see here. Ice is for skating, not for drinking. I love me some ice cold lemonade. Let's see here. We got Meet Damien in the house. What's up, Meet Damien? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Of course, if we have any admins in the house, so we can please put Meet Damien's YouTube. I went ahead and showed everybody's channel earlier, but if you can put Meet Damien's link in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Going in the list really quick, just catching up on the chats. Let's see here. Also, it says I see 2 rounded bottoms and 2 rounded tops. Oh. Yeah, so on that one, you just have to go with the last one. But I was actually trading this. I think it was here. No, it was here last night. I was doing longs and shorts last night. But the shorts weren't really playing out. So I saw this. And it broke this level. But granted, I entered down here. And it broke this level. It was even better. Then this is when I started making the videos as far as, you know, what I think might happen for the group. And I rode it up all the way, I want to say to here. I ended up getting stopped out. I think, you know, as it's coming down, I got stopped out. And I think I went for a short here and then went up and my stop loss was super tight and I got stopped out. And then it started coming down, broke the level. I was like, I don't want to watch it. This would have been great though. I would have woken up to a really nice profit. But oh well. Thank you, Dylan. You're the best. Thank you, Dylan. You're the best. Yep, very true. Very true. Either that or red ones. But if we have, you know, to where it's gonna go short, But we need a trend. That's the thing. We need a trend. Let's see here. Yeah. I believe so. Hey, we got Haven in the house. What's up, Haven? Appreciate you, man, being here. Oops. What did I do? What did I just do? What is that? Is that anything? Nope. Okay. I got Haven in the house. I'm actively trading. I don't know what that is. Yuki Myro. Oh, okay. Because I sold the top on Stupid Coin yesterday. Hey, there you go. Making money. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. Let me see where you're at again. Okay. I don't know any of those. We'll try to see them if they're available on exchanges. Then we'll look at them. But if not, then it's okay. And I'm sure all these are very low market cap coins. I know Myro, Pingu, and I didn't know that was an actual coin. I thought y'all were just saying stupid coin. Oh, look at that one too. Just for the giggles. Okay, now we're gonna get to work. Now that we have points. Me Gaming says, we're in a low volatility environment. People are turning up the dial on their leverage just to make a buck. Very true. But it's making them get stopped out and liquidated very easily. Very true. And then not only that, but also the fees. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, you know, I was doing some longs and some shorts, mainly longs. Some of them I was winning. Some of them I won by a little bit. But because of the fees, I actually lost. And like, it doesn't show you that when you're looking at your, you know, your P&Ls for your trade. It'll show that you were up, you know, 5%. But in reality, you actually lost money because it didn't even cover the fees. So, you know, and I trade Bitcoin like 75x leverage, sometimes 78. Let's see here. I just subbed to me, Damien. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for that. That deserves a round of applause. Yes. Here, going down the list. All right, so let's get started. What do I think for Bitcoin? In my opinion, let me go back to the 1 hour. In my opinion, it doesn't look strong. It's so funny. Every time I say it doesn't look strong, like I said it here, what did it do? It went up. When I said it here, it went up. When I said it, I think those are the only two places recently that I said it doesn't look strong. I don't like it. I think it's going to roll over. It goes up. Once again, nobody knows what's going to happen. But Joe, there was liquidity up top. Oh, really? And you're saying there wasn't at the bottom? Well, yeah, there was on the bottom too. Oh, then why'd you make that point? Well, because it went up and I want to look smart. Oh, got it. Got it. All right, looking at this. Let's focus, Joe. Okay, one more. Man, so cold. I look at my extra P&L after all fees. I don't care what the stupid incorrect card shows. Yeah. So what I do is I look at my total. I'm sure there's another way of doing it. But I was like, oh, I'm actually down a few dollars or a few cents. I trade with very little money. When the market gets better, I'll trade with more money. But right now, it's just to, you know, scratch the itch, really. All right. Let's see here. 1 hour time frame. Chop, chop, chop. Broke above, came back into the chop. Broke above, came back into the chop. And I'm not liking it. what I'm doing, a 1 hour time frame. I love the 1 hour time frame. I'm looking for the break of this level, but even the break of this level though, because it's done it to us before where it breaks our zone or our level just to come down to bounce up and then poof. To me right now, it's really tough. Normally I can say, you know, this way or this way, fairly easy or fairly quick. Win treadmill, Joe. Well, those of you who know, I do have a stand-up desk and I have a treadmill because, well, I don't exercise at all. I sit down all day long, literally, and I'm in the charts all day long for the group and for my own personal trades. But I do have a stand-up desk. I was gonna put it out. Here's an excuse coming. No, I was gonna put it out. And I also have a treadmill too. However, the next, I think, day or two, I had to go to court for the property. And then they said, Joe, get out. You're evicted. You gotta go. I was like, but wait a minute. I signed papers saying that this was my property in my house or my mobile home. With the supposed owner who has passed away, supposedly. And they said, Joe, the new family or the family has the property, blah, blah, blah. They want everybody out. They just want to cash the money. And it's like, oh, so my contract doesn't apply. They're like, nope. Okay. So it's still in boxes. But hopefully in the next month or two, because I'm moving over there slowly. To the property because I got to do a lot of cleaning. I'm maybe the next month or two I'll be doing that, and I'll be losing some weights. I don't eat a lot, but I'm still big or fat, however you want to say it, whatever's politically correct. But it's just I don't move. Like I don't eat a lot. But Joe, it looks like you go to buffets every day. No, I wish I did. I got $14 in the bank, guys. Can't do it. Cannot do it. See here, those P&L cards make you feel really good or really stupid, but they never include the fees on those cards. Yeah, very true. XRP double bottom on the weekly. Hey, Matt, we got a celebrity in the house. What's up, Matt Young? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. So we will do XRP double bottom, the double bottom weekly RSI, as well as H-bar. We'll check those out too. All right, so let's go and get started. Oh wait, we need to do a hand clap for the celebrity. Where's the celebrity? There he is. Joe, can you look at LDO? Yeah, definitely. LDO. So this is when I go to work. This is when I go to work, when I actually have coins to do. If not, I just jibber jabber the whole show because I have the only material I have is Bitcoin. That's it. So here, share. Oh wait, I gotta take the. Oh, whoa, whoa. I have to be very careful with Mark. I have to be very careful with Mark. Sharing profitable P&L picks. I wonder how a. Yeah. So it wasn't too bad. All right, so what do I think about Bitcoin? And just liquidating people left and right. I think it's going to do a lower high. So this is now my thought process from here to here to here to here. To here, to here, and we'll do this one in orange, or this beige color, just to let you know this is an updated version of my thought process. Where I think we're going to do this. You know, when we were up here, I was thinking they were going to come down, and we did. And here's our decision point if we're either going to come up or down. But this really isn't so much a decision point. It just went straight down. What I want to see whenever we have a decision point is, you know, this number, then this number, then this. Well, first it has to come up. So this is our up. This is our up right here. And then 50% of that, let's see, I have mine a little bit lower. So this is kind of like the 618-ish area. But normally it's like right in this area that I want to see an either up or down. And that's what I'm looking at. So with this coming up and then it coming down, well, it's just horrible. So what I'm looking for a decision point is the price going up and then now coming down. This is our decision point. Is it either going to come up or roll over? And this is 50% of this move right here. But since it came all the way down super quick to come all the way up, you know, if we do go up, I think we'll stop here. Let's see here. Let me do one from here. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, let's put on some moving averages. Thank you. So this is a moving average. The yellow is my 200. Man, I got a lot of stuff on here. If I hide this, will it show? Yeah, okay. So right now, price is above my 9 SMA on the 1 hour time frame, underneath my 50 SMA with the red, underneath my 30, which is the orange, but above my 200 on the 1 hour. Let's go to a daily, just kind of zooming out. When we zoom out, it doesn't look too bad. We do still have this trend line that we're, did it break it? It didn't break it yet. It went right to it. Okay. And for me, like to short, it would need to break 100 in order for me to short. And then we might bounce over the 200 SMA. But in order for me to short, it would need to break the 100 mark. In order for me to long, and this is more like a swing trade, it would need to break the 111.6. Because right now, all this right here is just internal structure. It's just, it can bounce off of either of these and still be okay. Now, granted, in the macro, we're still bullish. Let's go to the weekly. You know, we're doing nothing but higher highs and higher lows on the macro. So we're still bullish. For us to be no longer bullish on the macro, they'd have to break 78.4. See here. Okay. All right, thank you, CCM. Appreciate you, man. Beat. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I've been thinking I should only trade Bitcoin for a while, get skill cemented. Yep. And not only that, but I mentioned this a few times the past few weeks already. I know for sure in the group where the Bitcoin goes up, coins go up. Bitcoin goes down, coins go down. Bitcoin goes up, coins go up. Bitcoin goes down, coins go down. Bitcoin goes up. So, and then if you kind of just zoom out and you look at Bitcoin versus the other coins these past several weeks now, you'll see that even though Bitcoin's been going up and down, Bitcoin is still up here versus the coins being up and down. They're down here because they're going down more than they're going up. Now, could you short with that knowledge? Very high risk, because when they go up, man, they go up 20, 30%, you know, not in a day, but, you know, over the next several days, only to take it all back. So they're getting liquidated up and down. All right, let's get started. This is Fart Coin. This is one that we did the other day. I think it was yesterday. And for this one, this is just showing you that I was in the trade. Now this is the, so we're doing okay on this one. This was a setup we gave on YouTube. So if you are watching YouTube, and there are some times where we'll get into a trade, while other times it's just set alerts, set alerts, set alerts. So this is Fartcoin. Ponky. This one was another one on YouTube where the price was here. I was thinking, it might come to this number, or it might, come up to this number. This one, it's still doing well. Surprised it didn't pull back though. When it pulls back, it's going to pull back, and more than likely to the 0.5 or 618. Or these kind of levels, even though this needs to be adjusted. So right in here, yeah, same area. Let's see here. Dog, we looked at this one. We're talking about this one here. Our lower entry did hit. We didn't want to enter here. This is our lower entry. It barely hit. Came up, down. Right now it's doing lower highs, which is not good. Broke this low, which is not good. Hopefully right now it can bounce. If it doesn't bounce and it breaks this level, there's a really strong chance it's going to go to the downside, and we're going to get to y'all's coins in just a second. So there's a really strong chance that if it does this, if it breaks this level, and then it breaks this level, that will come down to maybe about here before potentially going up. Maybe. ZBEC, this one, price was here. We're thinking it's going to come up. This is why it's really important to set your alerts. The alert has to go off first. Once the alert goes off, then on your 4-hour candle, needs to close above this white line. If that happens, then we can enter the trade. If it doesn't, you don't enter. Unlike a lot of other groups that say buy the breakout, buy the retest, blah, 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 blah. I don't, because when we enter trades, there's a really high chance, doesn't say it always happens, there's a really high chance we start making money right away. Versus what everybody else does, buy the breakout, buy the retest, buy blah. Now you buy it and look what happens. Here you have to have the alert go off first, then you check a 4-hour time frame, and then you enter the trade. All right, moving on. So this one, let's go ahead and just make sure that it is on our watch list. Okay, now rapid fire. Hope you all are ready, guys. Hope you're ready. Rapid fire. Hey, dog just got listed on Kraken. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Coons Trading. He does Elliott waves, and he was actually on Crypto Princess live stream a few weeks back. I don't like Elliott waves. I've never really learned it, so I will give that disclaimer. However, when Coons was talking, Coons, very smart guy, very smart, and it made me want to look into it, but then I forgot about it, and now I forgot about it again. But yes, definitely, if you want to check out like Elliott waves, I strongly recommend checking out Coons Trading. Dude's an absolute beast, and I think he's a beast. Okay, see here, go to the list. Pick one, kind of flagging on the small time frames. Yeah, but I just don't trust it. Okay, so let's do some work now. Now that the show's over, we're gonna do rapid fire. Who's here, guys? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Don't miss. Independence Day sale, 80% off. Holy smokes. Tempting. Let's see here. David's here. Who else is here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's do some rapid fire, guys. Let us do some rapid fire. Right now, let's go to the daily time frame. Let's kind of zoom out. We had this really nice level that we wanted to stay above. We don't want it to break this level. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, man, I can't make this stuff up, guys. I cannot make this stuff up. Can we get a hand clap? I drew this prior to the price action being here. I did not know the price action was going to do this. This is just what I think might happen. And sometimes this works out perfectly. Other times I'm way off. But look, and let's just admire this. Price was here, came down to the exact point I thought it was going to come down to, coming up to our decision point, which is right here, to either go up or down. Decision point, decided to go up, making a higher high, which it did, came up to here, and now coming down, potentially bouncing here. This is what I like. This is what I like. And we got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for everybody pushing the one in the chat. That lets me know you are here. Greatly appreciate you. What do I think now? Okay. What do I think now? Just kind of zooming out. We came down, we took this, which is good. I like what I see. So whenever I'm looking at this, I'm always looking for the pluses and minuses. I'm looking for the pros and cons. No divergence. Okay. Had this nice little run up. Got it. If it pulls back, we're looking for a bounce here, which would be nice. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Joe, this is supposed to be rapid fire. I know. I know. Okay, right now I'm just getting my zones. You know me and my zones. Okay. So let's go magnet tool. Magnet tool on. Nope, that's not where I want it. I mean, kind of. Okay, I guess so. I want more touches though. Okay. So I needed to break above this level. This right here is a resistance zone, and I like it. I really like it. Anyone taking profits on the soul pump? We do so? Not yet. We don't have that on the list yet. So right here, I'm seeing this as my zone, resistance zone. We're coming up right to it. I wouldn't mind seeing a retracement to about here. So let's go and do the fib retracement tool from here to here. 3 to 0.5. Yeah, so right around this area. That's where I would like to see my bounce. So let's go and do a bounce from here to here. Give me my bounce zone. Let's go ahead and hide this. That way we can see everything that we have on the screen. I like it. What is the percentage there for, like 4%? 1%. Oh man, that's nothing. So this is just useless getting this right here. I like it. I'm actually going to enter this one. I'm looking for a bounce right here if it does come down. So something like this. Change this to a 2. Let's put this to a white. And I will be entering this one. This one I'm going to have my stop loss right here. Stop loss. And just to make it official, okay, and I'm gonna go over here. As far as my leverage goes, just because Bitcoin and everything, I'm gonna do very small leverage. I have 30 leverage on here. Did I do 30? No. Let's be responsible. Let's do a 5x leverage. 5x leverage. And the amount of leverage really doesn't matter. It's the amount of money you're able to lose with your stop loss. And I'm going to do a limit. Oh, no, wait. I got to do a limit order. So limit order. Okay. All right. So I placed my limit order and it hasn't been filled yet. So this is my limit order right here. If it gets hit, it gets hit. If it doesn't and it moves, oh well, no biggie. But I did a 5x leverage and I like it. I like it right now. With this nice retrace. I would have liked to have seen the retrace here though, but it's fine though. With a nice retrace coming up. If we do get rejected off of this zone, more than likely coming to this mountain zone before coming up, and then a bingo bango. And it's moving. It's a moving. That's funny, Elephant. Elephant says, my lapdog won't get out of my lap. He's not supposed to. He's a lapdog. Get in the way of charting. That's so funny. That's so funny. So I do like it. Oh, I got in. I'm in the trade. So for me, I don't like chasing. If it comes to me, great. If it doesn't, oh well. So I'm in. We'll check on this one in a little bit. Let's go to another one. Hopefully these can be rapid fire. But if they're good, I mean, they're good, you know? Okay. So let's see here. Next one is JTO. Nope. Wrong one. JTO. Rapid fire. Nope. Don't like it. Move too much. 4-hour time frame. I like it. Joe, you just said you didn't like it. Well, I didn't like it on the smaller time frame. The larger time frame, I really like it. Wow. I really, really like it. Magnitude on, daily time frame. Let's get our levels. Very nice, strong level right here. And it went right to it. Look, I'm not even looking here. I'm looking here and I'm looking where else it touches. So we were in right to our level. I love it. We actually have a zone. You know me and my zones. So here we have a lot of stops. We have wicks. We have stops. Then it kind of goes through this. The more current price action, it kind of goes through it. We have a little bit of stops. Closer. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. JTO followed at Soul Pump. Really? I must say, Celephant, you have really not surprised me, but impressed me. I just take some time out right now to appreciate the talent. Celephant, when I first started noticing you in, the comments, in the different places that you're at, in my opinion, over the course of the time that I've noticed, you have really, like, I don't know if you've always been this good or this observant of the market, but in my opinion, you have really elevated your skills by a lot. The past like 6, maybe 8 months, easy, you have like leaps and bounds. So I don't know if you're putting in the work or you've always known this stuff, but now you're just talking about it more, or I'm picking up on it more. But you get a hand clap. Yep. Kelvin's killing it. Absolutely killing it. Let's see here. JTO, 4-hour time frame. Nice pump. I wouldn't mind seeing it come back down in here. I wouldn't be mad if it came down. I would not be mad if it came down in here, then did this number. That's what I thought. Wow. That's what I thought. Elephant. You're gonna be a beast. I mean, you're already a beast, in my opinion. Based off of all the stuff that you, and all the questions that you're asking and all the information you're putting out there, as far as this is what I think or this is what I'm seeing, man. Yep. You're killing it. Elephant. I like that. Elephant. Absolutely killing it. You're putting in the work, and it's very evident who puts in the work. I've helped some people where, you know, I'd be doing a screen share and they've been around for 2+ years, and in that other group that I was in, 2+ years, and they're like, Joe, like how long did it take you to learn how to trade? I said, well, you know, it took me about 6 months. You know, I started, you know, doing it better. Then a year, started doing much better. Then after that, just, you know, at that time, I think I was only in for like a year and a half, maybe ish, I think. And he's like, well, I've been in the group for 2 years, but I still don't know like a quarter of the stuff you know. It's like, well, I mean, like for me, I'm doing this stuff 8, 10, 12 hours a day, like from the jump. You know, other people don't have that luxury. You know, they have family, they have work, they have all this other stuff. But do something, anything, you know, 1 hour, instead of scrolling through TikTok and YouTube shorts or whatever for an hour, 5 hours a day, whatever it is, spend 15, 20 minutes, an hour if you can, and just watching videos or taking notes or asking questions. It really does work. So yeah. Oh yeah. Now here's a pro tip. Here's a pro tip. Whenever you think you know it all and you're the best and you can do the path tools and it goes to your like every single little move, like you're a genius, be careful, because once you start thinking you're a genius, the market will humble you really, really quick. That's what happened to me last season, where man, I thought I was man, and I know like 2 or 3 times more stuff than I do now than I did that back then. But I thought I was a genius. Man, all my trades were going great. Market changed. I didn't adapt. I didn't, like all my mentors, they only showed me one way of trading. And I was like, oh, I got humbled. So the market will humble you really quick. But just to let you know, everybody who's here, appreciate you. All right. Let's see if we can get some money. Okay. Right now it's in this little range, this little zone. It's coming up. I don't want to see it coming up too much. It came up, it barely retraced. If it would have retraced to here and then started coming up, we would enter. But since it went up and it barely retraced and it took off some more, to me, I don't like it. Again, I'm always looking at the strength of the move. I want to see it come down. If it comes down and starts going up, then I can enter. I have a stop loss, maybe. Ooh, doggy. Ouch. I'd have to have my stop loss about 5%. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I don't even care. I don't even care if it barely stops me out and then goes up. I'll just re-enter once it breaks a high. But and yellow equals higher risk. A safer entry is the break of the high. But when you break the high, you're right here at this resistance level. So I would have to literally wait way up here. Let's just say from down here. Yeah, I'd have to wait like 25%. For some people, that's too much to wait. For me, I wouldn't enter right now. I mean, we're literally at resistance, and then we're at major resistance. I'd have to wait. Let's see, Havenpeck says, the moment I think I got it figured out, I know we're in grapefruit curve coming my way. I'm not afraid to panic sell. I can always rebuy the, yeah. Very true. Very true. Cold. All right. Let's see here. Do we have? Let's see here. One's on the list. Let's see. Is Matt Young still here? Matt Young, are you still here? If so, let me know. See here, JTO pulling back, probably unless problem, I think, unless soul moons possible. I mean, this could keep going, but just because it didn't pull back more, it's too dangerous for me. Like this was a man, way bigger pullback than I would like. I would like to see him pull back to here. But to me, this one's too dangerous. Let's check out another one. Let's ATO. I mean, it could do numbers. What I like doing also is looking back to see if I would have entered the trade and then if I would have been stopped out. So let's just say here we would have seen it. Let's say we would have seen it here. You know, it did this run up, pull back, run up, pull back. We see it here. So it did really nice pullback, 50% of this move on a larger time frame. You know, we would see that right here. I broke this level. I'm in the trade for a long. I end up getting stopped out. Would I want to short? Not really. It was looking good. And it starts doing all this chop. If it breaks this level, I'm going to short. Breaks this level, I'm going to long. I long it again. It's above these levels. We're looking good. And then bloop again. And more than likely I have my stop loss right here. I get stopped out again. It doesn't close underneath it. Now I see that it's definitely ranging. Now, see, before I didn't know it was ranging. Now granted, I can see all this. But one thing that I do is I'm trading in the moment. And that's one thing I do. And that's one thing I strongly recommend everybody do. Don't, oh, well, it's in a range. I would short here and long here. No, you don't know it's in a range yet. You know, you don't know that until it starts, you know, this one came down. Okay, this one came down. It might be a range. I don't know yet. Then this one is like, oh, okay. I think we're ranging. You know, what we're doing is we have this top and we have this bottom. I'm using the candle body close, and let's do this. And let's also do this because it's way too much. So we're in a range. So when it comes to the bottom, I'll see about longing. So it comes down. I'm looking for a bounce here. Perfect. Exactly where it stopped. To come up and start coming up. Now I can long. And it rolls over. It's like, oh crap. Comes down here. I don't know if I would have had a lower bid. If I was trying to sell you something, I would say, yeah, definitely. I have a lower bid right here. This is a liquidity area. And I don't know if I would have done that. I don't think it's going to go lower. No, I wouldn't have done it. Came up, came fine, coming down. Here's my decision point to come up. Doesn't do it. Breaks below this level. Now it starts bouncing kind of here. So when it breaks this level, I'm entering along. And it's at the bottom of this. So I like it. So now I'm entering along with my target. What's mine? Let's just say I get here. Oh, heck yeah. So my target is underneath this. First target anyway. Stop loss. I wouldn't have entered this trade. It's 1-to-1. And it's iffy. I'm not in the trade. The target would have hit. And then my stop loss would have hit. This was a tough one. You can make really nice gains, but you can also lose them really quick too. So for me personally, I would find, I think I'm stalling. I'm thinking I'm stalling so that I don't have to deal with that snake. Subliminally. Joe, you can't even say the word. Subliminally. Gosh darn it. It's because of my tongue. My tongue is half gone. Well, not half gone, like a quarter gone. See here. Is Red Bull releasing a coin? It's popped up in my Pro wallet, but it's not usable. But the address, Twitter, all legit on Soul. 156K market cap. I've never had a coin like this in my wallet scene. Huh. Yeah, it's a real snake. It's a snaky snake. So this is a picture of the snake right here. So I'm cleaning out a property so I could slowly be moving in. And I saw this Saturday as I'm walking into the room to clear out, you know, a bunch of stuff. The snake was actually coming out. Well, I do this to my face, but it was like coming out as I was walking in, and I was like, whoa. And the very first instinct was like, it's a 20-foot python. This big in circumference. But in reality, it's like maybe that fat. It's pretty fat. Pretty fat. And I'd say maybe 3 foot long, 2 to 3 foot. No. I didn't see him fully extended, but he's curved. He's coiled up pretty good. But I want to say he's at least 2, but an easy 3 feet long. He's fat. Look at that bad boy. But I only had the courage, the bravery enough to put the storage bin over him. Yeah, there's a lot of fake coins going out. Let's see here. Ricky Ricardo. What's up, Ricky Ricardo? You got to have a little Bitcoin and lots of XRP. Hey, there you go. There's no snakes in Alaska. Man, I want to move there. This is a rat snake. And I was telling the owner of the property, my buddy, I was like, man, I'm really surprised. Like all the cleaning I've been doing, I haven't seen any mice or rats or mice droppings or rat droppings. And it's been vacant for a long while too. And then like the next day I go back over to property and I'm cleaning. I find little mice droppings, very few, maybe like 20 or 30, very few. And it's like, oh, finally mice droppings. Okay, cool. And then I go into the room and I see that rat snake. It's like, oh, that's why I'm not seeing any mice, because this guy's taking care of them. But I don't like snakes. And I definitely don't like rats. I don't want to step on a snake. But yeah. I'd be curious what it tastes like. I don't know, but if like I didn't have any food and it was kind of like a camping type situation, I would have definitely let you know. It does taste like chicken. Yeah. See here. Yeah, man, but I felt like such a girl. Not saying the girls are whatever, but I'm just saying. I was like, whoa, a python, 20-foot python. I was like, and the whole time I'm there, I'm saying, I gotta do this. I don't want to. Got to. So I'm moving stuff around, and the snake is just coiled up and just kind of escaping, trying to coil up. And then I dropped him. Yeah, I don't interact with coins that show up in my wallet either, because they will drain your accounts. So here. And then Mark Dutch sent you a message, Elephant. Soul wallets get so many scam coins. If you try to swap, sometimes even delete your wallet, automatically gets drained afterwards. I haven't checked my Soul wallets in a long time. Yeah, haven't checked in a long time. Yeah, but for this one, too risky for me. I wouldn't trade it. Let's see here. Let's do XRP really quick. Oh, let's do this. Let's do rapid fire. XRP. Let's see what we got. So here, price was here. I'm thinking it was going to come up, possibly come down, do a lower high, continue come down, and then decision point way down here. What ended up happening on the 4-hour time frame, it did go up, which is good. I thought it was going to do a lower high, and it didn't. It did a higher high. The alert did go off. The 4-hour candle did close above this area. So technically, I would have recommended entering the trade, and we would have lost the trade. We don't win them all, but our stop loss would have been down here. And sure enough, it went up. It broke this level. Uh-oh. Broke this level. Oh, crap. Then here is 50% of this move. We do not want it going below here. And it went below it. Ah, crap. Pretty good chance we're going to get stopped out. Price came down, did a lower high. I'm sorry, a higher high, which is good. Then breaking this level. Awesome. We're back in the game. Let's go. Moon mission. Then it comes up into our little zone to come up and make a higher high. Awesome. When it comes down, we want to see it come down about here, 50%, and then work its way up. It doesn't. Breaks below 50%. Breaks below the 618. Breaks below the 786. And then comes down here. Oh, crap. And then actually breaks our level, and we get stopped out probably. Well, do we move our stop loss? Dang. We didn't move our stop loss just to give it breathing room in case it bounces here. We get stopped out. Lost the trade. Coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up. Too wishy-washy. I don't like this movement. I don't like this movement. Could it go up from here? Sure, why not? I don't like the movement. This is a 4-hour time frame too. I don't like it. It's not looking strong for me anyway. But Joe, it pumped and it pumped again. Yeah, but look what it's doing right now. It's doing nothing. Could come down and go up. I don't know. Mark Dutch says, gotta go. Cheers all. Trade safely. Yes, same here, guys. We're gonna take off. Is anybody streaming right now? Let me see if anybody's streaming. Let's see here. I know the time just escaped me. Tom Crown. I don't show Tradefly. Is Tradefly streaming right now? Let me type in Tradefly. I don't see Tradefly. Oh, okay. We'll go to Tom. We'll go to Tom. Let him know Trade Intuition sent you. Let's do it save. And let's come over here to this. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I don't see Tradefly. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and end the stream with this song. This song.
No fairy tales, mentors spitting lies, watch the guidance fail. Price action's king, no crystal ball to view. Only magnet in trading, a tool on trading view. Let's go. They say this level.
The only magnet in trading is a tool on trading view. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. I'm gonna do a dramatic fade out, and then we will be going over there. So fade out dramatically now. One more time. One more time. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Take care.